Hello, and welcome back to Spooky Reviews from Spooky Ventures. I'm Gary Hill, and I'm both your host and reviewer. This is the 171st episode, and I'm going to be looking at a Blu-ray release of a movie called The Beast Hand. Now, this is a Japanese horror movie. It's sort of a twist on The Hands of Orlok. We actually ran another adaptation as part of an episode of Spooky Movie Time with Scary Gary. That was a movie called Hands of a Stranger. That one was a lot closer to the source material than this one is. As I mentioned, this is a Japanese film. It has subtitles in English, but I have to wonder about some of those subtitles because some of the dialogue didn't really make sense. I think either they made a mistake in translation or perhaps some Japanese syntax doesn't directly translate well into English. This movie is very dark and brutal. There's a lot of violence, including sexual violence. There is some nudity too. The first half of the movie is centered on a couple of guys, one of whom has just gotten out of prison, and they team up on the outside. They kidnap an ex-girlfriend who has had a full-body plastic surgery to be unrecognizable. The dominant man of the two is brutal and just a horrible person. Then again, the other guy's not much better. They plan a heist to get a lot of money, but it goes horribly wrong. The guy who had been dominated loses one of his arms, but an experimental treatment grows him a new one. The new arm is very deformed and mutated. It also has a tendency to take control of the man and make him do things he doesn't want to do. The man tries to live a normal life. His girlfriend, the one they abducted in the beginning of the movie, is pregnant, and he's making an effort to create a life for them. His previous lifestyle, along with the arm, both get in the way of those efforts, though. This is the kind of film that leaves you feeling like you need a shower. It's dirty, dark, and oppressive. It's about as far from a feel-good movie as you can get. It is pretty gory at times, too. I will say that at times it makes me think of the Hulk just a little bit, the horror side of the Hulk, though. This Blu-ray doesn't really include a lot of high-quality bonuses, but really you buy a disc for the movie, not the bonuses. And this film is unique and interesting. Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.